guys. Alright, so hopefully you guys will be able to see me. I got some new makeup. And I wanted to play with it with you guys. It's some new eyeshadows. So it's these ones that have this pattern on them right here. They're the Odin's Eye eyeshadows. So we're going to play with those eyeshadows today. My hair looks so crispy. Let's get some oil in it, because it's looking kind of crispy. Crispity crunchity. Crispity crunchity. Okay. Yes, I got a lot of hair. Okay. Hey guys. Alright. So we're getting back on my eating healthy thing, because I can't live another day like this. Binge eating like I have been since fucking Christmas time, you guys. I have been doing so bad on my eating, so I got to get myself back on track. So you guys are going to help me stay accountable to my eating, okay? Okay. So that's my first layer of moisturizer. Now we're going to use some sunblock. Sunblocksia, where are you? There you are. Peter Thomas Roth sunblock. This is good shit. Okay. Yes, I wear sunblock because just because I have tan skin doesn't mean I can't get sun damage. As you can see, I got sun damage right there. Hey, Lynette, thank you so much for checking on me, girl. As you can see, I'm doing fine. I just had to take a couple days off from posting. I can't post on this account right now, you guys, because TikTok has me banned, just so you know. So if you're wondering why haven't I been posting on this account, that's why. TikTok has me banned on this account. So I've been posting on my backup account, which is just Discovering Nicole with no numbers after it, just so y'all know. I have multiple accounts because I'm a crazy woman. So, I just got done talking to my friend Sean from Less Dope, More Hope, and he is going to come on Sunday with me, you guys, and share his story. So, I'm excited for that. I'm always love having people on to share their experience, strength, and hope, and it not only inspires me to keep going, but I hope that it inspires you guys too as well. So, that's the plan for that. Hey Jenna, what's up, girl? How are you doing? Dude, that song from Jelly Roll is stuck in my head, y'all. It's so good. That Son of a Sinner song. I was crying watching the music video the other day. I'm just a little crier. I get so emotional when I see stuff that, you know, touches my heart. I just gotta cry it out. Cry it out, baby. This is the, oh, you moved into a new house? Oh my God, you got out of Meth Mansion? I bet you're happy, to get away from there. Yay. I can't imagine what that would be like to live beside people who were always doing something like that, you know? Okay, as you guys can see, that doesn't really give me a lot of coverage, but I don't really need a lot of coverage. I'm just going to spot conceal on the spots that I do need coverage, okay? So let's get that concealer out. Well, I'll tell you, I'm doing good since my meth debacle last week, which was so crazy, you guys. So crazy. I am going to be going on Richie Weber's podcast on Friday to talk all about it. I'm super excited because I've never been on his podcast before. So if you guys want to, I will share it over here so y'all will be able to see, we'll be able to come to it, you know? But here's the thing, okay? I'm constantly thinking of new ways that I can share to help people that are struggling with like cravings and stuff like I do. And so today I made a video, it's over on my other account, about how I stop cravings or fight cravings. And here's another way I'm going to share with you guys, okay? So one of the things that helps me, besides remembering when and snitching on my addiction, is helping other people. And I don't necessarily mean helping other drug addicts and alcoholics. What I mean by this is I mean getting outside of yourself and being of service to another human being. Okay, so let's say that your mom or dad got a lot of stuff going on at the house and your mom's been washing dishes and doing laundry and cleaning. Stepping in and saying, hey mom, I'll take over the dishes. I'll fold the laundry. Just doing little acts of service like that help me to get out of my own selfish, self-seeking, egotistical brain, right? And mess-focused brain, to help other people. And that helps me. Okay? Because sometimes you might not be ready to be helping people that struggle with addiction because you might be new in recovery. But you know what you can do? You can help people in your family, like I said, doing things around the house, holding the door open for somebody at the mall when you're passing by them, picking up something if somebody dropped it. Those are just little ways to get outside of yourself to be of service to other people and help other people. As far as I know, they're all injections. They're as far as I know, they're all injections. They're like little pins. They give you a little pin and it goes, yeah. And it just helps you get outside of yourself, And so that's another thing that helps me stay sober. And I think why I've been able to stay sober for as long as I have is because of that, I like staying sober, but there's going to be times where you're going to have tests and trials and tribulations that try to come against you, and you got to be ready, because all it takes is you being vulnerable, right? And so being vulnerable could be something like you had an argument with your husband that morning and you're in a bad mood, right? And so if you're vulnerable, that's when the devil and your addiction is going to try to step to you the most, right? Is when it knows you're vulnerable. And so it's crazy how that happens, is what I believe that there's something like the devil or something is connected to it, but I don't know. I'm not sure of that, but I just know that when you're exhibiting that vulnerability is when it's hard to say no, but you can. If I can say no, you can say no. Anybody can say no. Hey, what's up, Benny? Every single one of us has the power to get sober and stay sober. I've been reading this book, you guys, and this is another thing that I do that helps me stay sober, is I'm constantly trying to educate myself about the disease of addiction. Okay, if you woke up and you found out that you had diabetes or cancer, you would do everything in your power to learn about that disease so that way you could get the best help for that disease, right? Thank you, Jenna. See you later, girl. Have a great day. You would do everything you could to get the best help you could for that disease. Well, that's what I'm talking about with the disease of addiction. If you have the disease of addiction, you need to be finding out how you can fight your disease. And the way you do that is you educate yourself. You educate yourself. So what are you doing to educate yourself? Okay? Are you, looking stuff up online? You don't have to buy new books like I do. You could literally read it online, watch videos. I have tons of videos on my YouTube channel about addiction and how the disease of addiction affects our brain, and that can help you to help you fight your disease. Knowledge is power, man. Knowledge is power. And so knowing what you're dealing with a disease of addiction is so important, you guys. So freaking important. So I'm trying to get these damn eyebrows on. Hold on, y'all. I got pretty thick eyebrows, but, I got to color a little bit of them in. Addiction is cunning, baffling, and powerful, and it can sneak up on you when you least expect it, right? You could be having a good old time, not being triggered, not having any issues, and then the next thing you know, you open your shoes from Poshmark and you find a bag of meth in them. Okay, that's what happened to me. All right, so just imagine that, okay? Imagine that. You got to be on your tippity toes, ready at all times to fight the disease. Because I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I'm not letting my addiction take me down. I'm not throwing away my motherfucking life. You know what I mean? It was the most random thing. It was. It was so random that I took a picture of it, sent it to my husband, called my mentor, come on here and told you guys about it. It was very random. But it also helped me and gave me confidence, you guys. Not cockiness, but confidence to know that I'm doing the right thing for myself in my recovery, and I just got to keep on moving forward. Keep on pushing forward, Nicole, because you're making good choices today. You're doing what you need to do for your sobriety. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there's times where I start second guessing myself and I think, what's wrong with me? Am I doing the right thing? You know, am I going to be okay? Am I going to stay sober? Am I going to die? Blah, 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 blah. And so I just feel like that was like a reassurance that, yes, I'm doing what I need to do for me and my sobriety. You know? There we go. Hey, thanks, William, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate you guys so much. And I'm doing good today. That was last weekend, so we are doing good, and we are moving forward. You know? The devil is going to try and test you in your sobriety, and you don't have to allow him to get over and get the best of you. And that's what we are showing people. We're showing people over here that you can overcome the disease of addiction, and you can do anything you put your mind to. When you sit around and you tell yourself that you can't, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to. That's why you got to change your way of talking to yourself, okay? You got to start telling yourself, I am. I will. It's happening, okay? Just like I have to tell myself, you are going to keep losing weight. You are not going to struggle. You are going to overcome this eating disorder. You are beautiful at any shape, Nicole. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. You are gorgeous. You are beautiful. You are worthy. And I just have to keep telling myself that. You know what I'm saying? My little boy's 8. And he is the smartest, most amazing boy in the world. And he saved my life from the disease of addiction. Because he gave me purpose. He gave me a reason and something to love. Because I didn't love myself. You know what I'm saying? And so once I got my son back in my custody, I just put my whole life into my son, you know? And that's what I've been doing for the last, 5-6 years. But I'll tell you this, the second thing that I put my life into is you guys, because I love helping people and I want people to know that they're not alone. And that's why I try to share my authentic journey with you guys, you know? I don't edit my videos. I don't spice them up or anything like that. I just put myself out there organically. And this is how my life is, you know? And so I hope that helps you guys by seeing me, a regular person, just like you, right? I'm a regular girl, sharing my journey, and I hope it helps other people. I really, really do. I think about that all the time, about how I used to struggle and I felt so alone. Man, I felt so alone. And then I found people online that were also struggling with the same thing I was struggling with. And that made me feel not so alone, you know? So I know it helps people. And if you're somebody who feels alone, I'm telling you what, you guys, starting a little TikTok account and sharing about your journey in recovery, it helps me so much. It really, really does, to help be connected to like a little community like we have here, you know? Okay, now, here's the fun part. These eyeshadows. I want to use like one of the gold colors, so that's what I'm going to do. Let me lay down some brown eyeshadow. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's do this. Let's dust this brush off because it had some purple on it, I think. But yeah, every single one of us can overcome the disease of addiction and live a beautiful, happy, fulfilled life, you know? There was a time in my life, you guys, where I didn't think that I could overcome addiction, and I thought that I was going to die with a needle hanging out of my arm, and I had become okay with that. That's what the sad part was. I had become okay with the idea of dying with a needle hanging out of my arm, okay? And when I became okay with that, that's when my life started just going downhill so fast, man. And I'm so, so grateful for my son, and I'm just so grateful. My little boy gave me purpose, you know? Now, I don't recommend going out and getting pregnant to get sober. That's not what I'm saying. It just happened to happen the way that happened for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thanks, Mallory. I appreciate that. You guys, that was the hardest thing I've ever done. That's why I got on camera and did it with you guys. Because in my mind was telling me, you can do this and nobody will know it. Because y'all have to understand something. I have syringes in my house because my dog is diabetic and I have to give her insulin shots once a day. And so the moment that shit came up, I thought I could do this. I could do a shot and nobody would know. Oh, God, I can't even believe I thought that. But I did. I'm going to be honest. I did. I thought that. And when I thought that, that scared the shit out of me. Do you understand me? It scared the living daylights out of me. And that's why I got on and I did that video. And I showed myself flushing it down the toilet. Because if I didn't, I was going to do it. And I feel pathetic saying that, but it's the truth. And so I have to be honest with y'all, you know. I'm not perfect. Just because I talk about recovery and I have been sober for a while doesn't mean that I don't struggle still, you know. And so I hope that me sharing that with you guys helps you guys not feel so alone, because you're not. You're not alone. And shit happens to the best of us, and the worst of us, and you don't have to fight your demons by yourself. And that's the first thing I thought. I thought, you know what? I have created this huge community online. I'm going to lean on my community. I'm going to lean on my community, and I'm going to get support from them, because that's what I should do, right? So that's what I did. So, this is the fastest makeup look I've ever done. Okay, there's that. Now, I'm going to put this new gold color on. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. Here we go. And I appreciate you guys for supporting me, for real, because I was scared out of my mind. Okay, which color do I want to do? That one, that one, that one, or that one? Ooh, hold on. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to do this taupey brown color. Yeah, this taupey color gold. And then I'll go on top of it with something different to see if it's like multi-chrome or whatever. You know what I mean? These are the Odin's Eye singles that just came out. They just came out as far as I know. And I've never ordered from Odin's Eye, so this is my first ever purchase. But I really like them so far. They're really pretty. This is something that I enjoy doing, you know, that helps me stay sober too, like doing my makeup and stuff. It helps me, you know, because this is part of my self-care, you know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people don't know that, but self-care is important for you when you're in recovery. You know? Making yourself feel beautiful. Okay, so there's that. And then I want to put this sparkly gold, because it's like a lighter gold, on here too. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner. Oh yeah, that brightened it up a little bit. Oh, I keep on wiping that on the wrong spot. Okay. Then we will take a little bit of my gold right here, and we'll put it right there in the middle. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Yay, that looks good. Okay, I'm happy about that. Alrighty then, just a quick little eye look. Just a quick little eye look to start the day out. I understand the no energy. Y'all want me to show you my secret to getting a little bit of energy? I'll show you my secret. Hold on just a second. And no, it ain't no drugs. It's caffeine, bitch. Caffeine! That's what helps me with my energy levels. When I have no energy whatsoever, I will bust out some caffeine pills, and they will help me, so that way I can have just a little bit of energy. Just a little pinch of energy. That helps a lot, believe me, because otherwise I would be literally the Walking Dead, you guys. So I'm so serious. There's my black. Good deal. I need to and I have tried my hardest to like have more energy and stuff, but I'm telling you guys, it's just so hard. Okay, I need to post for Crown Gold Exchange. So let me go see if they gave me the video for that yet. Caffeine pills. Where does my caffeine pills? I just had them in my hand earlier. It's just caffeine. That's all it is. So, in fact, I haven't taken any today, so I'm going to take one. They're 200 milligrams. And that'll help a little bit. Okay. Let's get some eyeliner on now. Okay. Black. We'll go in the tight line with some black. And I just threw this together, so y'all don't judge me. Normally, I would spend a lot more time on my eye look, but I was in a rush. Did y'all see the relapse prevention video I did? And it's up on my YouTube channel. It was really freaking good, you guys. I'm telling you, if you haven't watched it and you struggle with, thoughts of relapsing, it's really worth the watch. It really, really is. Because I know all about, having thoughts of relapse. You are not alone, honey. You are not alone. And you know what? I used to think because I thought about relapsing that I was like less than or not as recovered as other people. But you know what, you guys? It's totally normal to have thoughts of using as a drug addict, even with years sober. Okay? So just because you have 10 years sober or 8 years sober or 5 years sober or 2 years sober doesn't mean that you're, cured from your disease. And so I have thoughts of using sometimes. I just don't act on them. Look at that wing. I've been sober for almost 8 years. I'll have 8 years in July. 6 more months. And I'm telling you guys right now, the best time of my life has been in my sobriety. And I'm so grateful to be sober. I really, really am. I really am. I got to be with my son and be a part of his life and actually see him, growing and being the most amazing little boy. And I get to help other people get to see their sons and daughters, which is such a huge, huge thing for me, guys, is being able to help you guys get custody of your kids back. Oh, my God, when I tell you that, it is one of the most fulfilling experiences of my life. I love it. I love it. Because I know what it feels like to have your son or daughter taken away from you. And it's the worst feeling in the whole wide world. Not bad, Nicole, not bad. So we're just going to leave that alone, because what will happen if I keep on messing with it, the wing will go, it will look all crazy. You know what I'm saying? I will literally fuck it up. I'm such a nerd. So y'all know I messed up my tooth eating corn on the cob. It's like literally about to fall out of my face. I am trying to get an appointment with a dentist ASAP. But today I wanted to eat some corn on the cob, and I was like, man, I'm going to end up breaking my tooth again. Nope. I took that corn on the cob and I cut that fucking corn off of it so that way I could eat it. Hey, 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 hey. But I love you guys. I'm going to get busy and put some mascara on, and then I got to go get my son from school here in about an hour or so. So I love y'all. I just wanted to come on and chit chat with y'all while I did a little bit of makeup. But thank you guys for checking up on me. And don't worry, I'm still kicking. And the only reason why I haven't posted is because TikTok will not, I'm banned. I can't post on this account. So I'm posting over on my backup account, which is Discovering Nicole. Just straight up Discovering Nicole. All right? Okay. Love you guys.